back in 1981, I was having a quiet beer with some friends of mine in the local pub, and a fella came in with a Polaroid photo that showed a whole lot of burnt vegetation just downstream from the containment wall of the ore stockpile at the Ben Lomond uranium mine. And being unaware of any uranium mine there anyway, I thought, oh, this is not too good. And when we were discussing it, the four of us realised that this mine was in a very sensitive spot in regards to Charters Towers, because it ran into the Burdekin, the Keelbottom Creek, and then into the Burdekin River, only a fairly short distance from the Charters Towers weir where they take their water supply. So we thought, well, this is really serious. We've got to do something about this. So we decided to write a letter to the paper. We contacted Bob Catter, who was the state National Party member, to alert him, because he also lived in the Towers then. And we said, well, what else should we do? Oh, let's put in a notice in the local paper, and we see if we can get some other people interested and fired up to spread the news about this danger. Well, we decided to call this a group. We called it BANG, the Burdekin Anti-Nuclear Group. And we put an ad in the paper, and over several weeks we kept on putting these ads in the paper, and the numbers just kept on doubling every week. And pretty soon, within a matter of a few weeks, we had to actually hire a hall from one of the local schools to accommodate all the people, because there would have been well over 100 people at that time. And it did snowballed, and there's letters in the paper, and the local mayor was upset because it was going to affect the real estate values, and we were absolute scum because we were, branded as terrible greenies and everything. But all we were trying to do is to alert the local population about the danger of this mine. So this accident happened basically because the mine is in a very sensitive area, which is subject to cyclonic rains. And I think there might have been a cyclone close at that particular time that produced this absolute deluge of rain up there. It's a very, very high rainfall. And so that's why this containment wall was breached. But there are other conditions with the mine as well, because there are fissures in the ground, and that's very porous soil. It's in the high range army area where there's live bombing. There's all sorts of problems with it. So the thing ended up going to the Mining Warden's Court. The North Queensland Conservation Council, that we discovered, had also got onto this, and they basically took over this thing then and produced a very substantial and well-resourced evidence for the Mining Warden's Court, which is a state body which was to look after mining. It no longer exists now, but it did in those days. And they came out with the finding that, sorry, this mine is too unsafe. We recommend that you don't get a further lease to progress with the full mine. And so that's where it sat. And unfortunately now we're in the position where the mine owners, they consider it still an asset, of course, and they've actually on the record of saying that they're only waiting for the correct political climate to change so that they can reopen the mine. But exactly the same problems are still present today. I always think with these things, if you've got right on your side, you're in a far stronger position, and things just seem to fall into place. It's awesome.